What's up guys, we're back again with another tutorial how to do things. So today we're gonna be fixing an old window. This is the old window. This is a rope window. So that rope is missing over here. So we're gonna be fixing that and I'm gonna show you how I do that. So first thing you wanna do is make sure you have all your stuff. Obviously the rope I have here, rope with 40 years life expectancy. So I think that's what usually these ropes are. You want them to be long lasting because you don't want to come back and do this. Obviously you're gonna need a hammer. I have a nail gun. You could use tiny little screws like trim screws or nails, pliers, screwdriver. I have this really cheap one from Home Depot. You could change the bits, so either one. So mainly you're gonna be using the flathead. So make sure you have that around. A towel, you want to keep your hands clean, and some trim bars. So that's what I'm gonna be needing. Obviously, always you want to have your measuring tape and a utility knife. So this is what we're gonna do. First, we're gonna be removing the blind so it's out of our way. You want to put it away from you. You don't want it to be bothered. If you have anything else, these mounts are okay. They don't bother me, but if you have curtains, all that, it might be helpful. It might be better if you get rid of it. Just to work more free. So now what you want to do is grab your knife, open it, and then there is a very small line here. So there's the line that divides the window trim from the inside window trim. So inside window trim, outside window trim. So there's a line here which you want to cut all the way down and make it lightly opening. This is so your window won't crack. Your trim won't crack when you are removing it. Once you have made that mark, it's pretty much divided. Over here you can see you open the trim. You already start pushing it to the side. So what you want to do now here is you want to get your crossbars. I have these two little ones. They're trim made especially for trim. I got them from Home Depot. So what you want to do is you want to start pushing these outwards. You want to start from the bottom because at the top it could be like a 45 angle cut. So, that's why I always start from the bottom. There it is. You just grab it, pull it out, put it to the side. There it is. What you want to do now, get your pliers, and you see all these nails here, get them out. All these little nails, get them out. You can either break or they will come out. So you want to make sure you have clean track. So we're good. That nail over there broke, so you get your hammer and we're good. You want to make sure your trim doesn't have any nails, which mine doesn't, but it does have a few splinters. So here, you want to get rid of them. That's where the nails were at, so it makes it more even and more flat when it comes to installing it back. So from here, what you want to do is remove your window out of the track. So it's pretty easy. This rope, I'm not replacing this rope because we didn't want to get that replaced, so we're just gonna get this side fixed. So what you want to do is just pull it out, make sure you unlock it, lift it up a little bit, and just wobble it out, and there it is. So there's the old rope, you can see it there. So you just want to lean it somewhere safe, and what you want to do now, let me show you. There's a little door right there. It's like a little tiny little door. This is a door, you can see it here. That's a screw right there, flathead screw that you're gonna have to get rid of. And then there's another one right here. You need to get it out. So very safely, we're gonna remove this window. You can put your window in front of you if you don't mind having it in there. I don't. That's how I get used to it. So I can just lift it up and put it in once I'm done, or you can just grab it and put it to the side away from you. It's up to you, however you work. So there's that rope. Seems to be pretty good. So let's focus on this part. Okay, so what you want to do now here, like I said, we're gonna get rid of these screws right here. They're really old screws, so sometimes you gotta help them come out. Once they're out enough, you can just get out with your hand. Make sure you don't lose these screws. So what you want to do now is you want to take out the little door. So sometimes they go in to this little piece of trim. Most of the time they don't. And then you just want to like play with it to get it out. Be gentle, you know, it's all wood, so it could crack any moment. So once you have your little door or piece of trim, put it to the side. Make sure you don't lose it or break it. And then you're gonna have access to the inside of your window. So here's the weight, here's the old rope. I play with it for the top to come out. It doesn't want to come out, but I think this will do. So there, you want to get rid of the old rope. Now what you want to do, you want to grab your rope and put it in here. I use this little piece of fan chain to put it in, and then gravity is gonna bring it down, and then it should be pretty easy to catch it. Once it's in, you just lift it up. You're gonna see a little chain over here. Grab it. And just pull out the whole rope. This is my trick. Once you get to this part, you want to cut the rope here. You want to insert it into a little hole in there. Grab it. There, and what you want to do here, you want to make it a little nut. A nut. Once it's good, push it inside. The top one, pull it. Hit it inside, hit the weight inside, and there it is. So what you want to do now, there's a little hole right here. You're gonna see it usually has a little nail in there. See it right here. So that's just for security purposes, but then what you want to do is get rid of the old rope, obviously. Now that you got it out, what you want to do is measure where the little hole where the rope goes to the top of the window. So between here and here. And that's about 10 inches and a quarter. So what you want to do now is right under the wheel, you want to put the measuring tape to 10 inches and a quarter. So that will be somewhere here. Put a little mark with your knife, your screwdriver, your pencil, whatever you want. So when this is your mark here, you want to make another knot, and then it should be somewhere here. It's pretty good, and so your window can lift up and it won't be touching, the weight won't be touching the top or the bottom. So let's see. It's pretty good. You just want to cut the extra stuff. Perfect. Okay. So what you want to do now is get your little piece of trim, door, whatever you want to call it. Put it back in here because we're done. Once you put it back on, don't forget your 2 screws. All good to go. So what you want to do now is you're gonna grab this part, put it back where it came from, and the new part back in this hole. first part in. Then what you want to do, this part that you fixed, grab it, put it in the hole, put the rope in the track, and then just slightly push it in, and there it is. You almost have a fixed window. Test it. There it is. Comes down properly. So what you want to do now is put your piece of trim back on. You want to make sure you clean the bottom area. You have all this little extra paint, get rid of it. You could get your knife and just slightly go up and down and clean it this way. Once you're done, grab it, put it on top. Put it on the bottom. From there, you just push it in back where it came from. Get a little hammer. It's a tight fit, so that's no problem. Just make sure you want to test your window. Okay, I feel like it could be a little more loose and easy to open. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get my bar and just push it out a little bit. See a small gap. You can do that, or you can hit it towards the inside. And I think that will do. After that, you want to grab your hammer and your nails or nail gun. And you're done.